joined me today. We're going to learn about Jesus. So today we have a story and a dance verse for you. Let's start off with the story first. So let's get our listening ears on. Hi friends! Welcome to Story Time. This month we have been learning about forgiveness. Do you remember what forgiveness means? Forgiveness means not staying mad at the other person, letting go of those angry feelings, and continuing to love them by being kind to them. That's forgiveness. Do you remember what happened last week in the story about Joseph? Joseph's brothers sold him as a slave. Do you remember what a slave is? A slave is someone who works hard. They're forced to work hard for somebody else. And sometimes they're treated badly. And that's what happened when Joseph's brothers sold him as a slave to other people. Joseph became a slave. And we're going to find out in today's story what happens to Joseph next. So let's get ready for the story. Today's story is called God Helps Joseph. Joseph is far away from home now. His brothers sold him to some bad men, and these men bought Joseph as a slave. They brought Joseph to a country called Egypt, and this country called Egypt is very, very far from where we live. So Joseph was very far away from his family. One day, a woman, this woman here, she lied about Joseph. She said Joseph did something bad, but he did not do anything bad. Was that nice for the woman to lie about Joseph doing something bad? No, that's very mean. Let's see what happens next. Look in this picture. Well, some men put Joseph in jail, and Joseph's sad. He's in jail now. Can anyone help him? Well, one night, the king of Egypt has a strange dream. Help me know what it means, the king says. But no one can help the king help him to understand his dreams. Look at this picture here. Here's Joseph and here's the king. Joseph's wearing blue and the king is wearing red. First, God tells Joseph what the king's dream means. So Joseph tells the king. And now the king is very happy that he knows what his dream means. He knows that God is helping Joseph. So the king wants Joseph to keep helping him too. The king tells Joseph, "You are a wise man. Help me rule my people." So the king makes Joseph governor of Egypt. See in this picture here? This is Joseph, and he's the governor of Egypt now. The king made him governor. A governor is a leader, someone who helps the king rule his people. And that's what Joseph became, a governor. So Joseph will work for the king as governor and help the king to rule over the people of Egypt. So let's review what happened to Joseph so far. Last week, we learned that Joseph's brothers sold him as a slave to some bad people. This week, we learned that these people took Joseph to Egypt. A woman lied about Joseph. Some people sent him to jail. And then God helped Joseph by helping him to understand what the king's dreams meant. So Joseph told the king and helped him understand what his dreams meant. So the king made him governor of Egypt. The king made him a leader of Egypt. That means that Joseph was free. He's no longer in jail. He's a leader of Egypt because God helped him. So let's think about how Joseph might be feeling. Did Joseph ever stay mad at his brothers after they sold him as a slave? No, he didn't. Did Joseph ever stay mad at the woman who lied about him or the people who put him in jail? No, he didn't. And so that reminds us of what forgiveness means. Forgiveness means not staying mad at the other person and letting go of those angry feelings, like Joseph did, and continuing to love them by being kind to the other person, even if they're mean, just like Joseph's brothers, and just like the woman who lied about him, and just like the people who put him in jail. Even if the other person is mean to us, we can forgive them by not staying mad at them, letting go of those angry feelings, and continuing to love them by being kind to them. So next week, we are going to read a story about Joseph's brothers who come to Egypt. That's where Joseph is. He's the leader of Egypt now. And so Joseph gets to meet his brothers. What do you think will happen next? Well, we're going to have to wait till story time next week. For now, let's get those dancing fingers ready. I'm going to switch it over to Miss Cassie, and she's going to do the dance verse with you.
Hi friends, I'm so excited to see you. I hope you're ready for our dance verse. All right, before we get started with our dance verse, can anybody tell me what this book is? Let's take a look inside, see if we can get a clue. What is it? What do you think it is? What'd you say? It's the Holy Bible. Very good. And can anybody tell me what's inside of it? God's holy word. And can anybody tell me what God's holy word is? Yes, everything you need to know. Very good. All right. So today's dance verse comes from this book, the Bible, and the book is called Colossians. Can you say Colossians? Let's try it again. Colossians. Let's try it again. Your turn. Put it together. Colossians. Very good. All right. So now it's going to be show me 3 fingers. All right. And then show me 2 hands. And then show me another quick 3 fingers. All right. That's how you can find the verse. So it's Colossians 3:13. So I want the number 3. Flash that. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. So show me 3 fingers. Your turn. Very good. 3. Now I'm going to do a quick 2 hands. Just like that. Can you do it? All right. Very good. Colossians 3:13. So I want to have quick 2 hands and then give me another 3. So let's put it all together. Colossians 3:13. All right, one more time. Colossians 3:13. Very good. So this is our memory verse today. Are you ready? Dance verse. Let me get the music ready. This time the music is going to be a little more calm. All right, here we go. You ready? Just kind of rock from side to side. Good job. Good job. All right. Now, the first part of the verse says, bear with one another. Just like this, almost like you're giving yourself a hug. Bear with one another. Bear with one another means that we are being patient with one another. We are being kind. We are being loving. We are trying to be understanding. So that's how we bear with one another. So say, bear with one another. Your turn. Bear with one another. I like it. Bear with one another. Very good. So the next part of the verse goes like this. So after you bear with one another, you say, if someone has a complaint, and let me see your upset face, because when you have a complaint, you're not too happy. Good. Let me see yours. All right. So if someone has a complaint, go to this side first. If someone has a complaint, fold your arms. Let me see. All right, my turn. If someone has a complaint, then you go to this side. With somebody else. Your turn. All right, now let's put it all together. Get my music back. Bear with one another. Bear with one another. Your turn. Very good. If someone has a complaint, good. With somebody else. Here we go. Forgive them. Now when you say forgive them, you're almost shaking your own hand. Or if you have somebody that's nearby, like a mommy or daddy or a sister or brother, you can shake their hand. Forgive them. Shake their hand. Forgive them. Your turn. Very good. Let's put it together. Ready for bear. And we're going to start on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bear with one another. If somebody has a complaint, with somebody else, forgive them. Here it goes. Put it all together. Ready and go. Just a little faster. Bear with one another. If somebody has a complaint, with somebody else, forgive them. Good. Now here's the next part. The next part is, as the Lord, let me see your finger go up, forgives you. And just point, you. Let's try it again. Bear with one another. Got it? The next part is again, if somebody has a complaint, that means they're not too what? Not too happy. Bear with one another. If somebody has a complaint with somebody else, forgive them as the Lord forgives you. That's all of it. Let's do it one more time together. Colossians 3:13. Bear with one another. If somebody has a complaint with somebody else, forgive them as the Lord forgives you. There you go. Until next time, see you later.
That's our time for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed today's story. And I hope that you'll find time to practice that dance verse so that next time we can do it together. That's all for today. I hope I'll get to see you next time. Bye, friends.